Hi, I'm Dawn Reese, your Hollywood entertainment reporter here at the Palm Beach Film Fest, and we are at the Education Training Center here in Boynton Beach, and I'm here with a superstar, and you are?
Michael Clark Duncan.
It is a pleasure, and I just want to honor you, what you've done with the kids today and how you've touched their hearts. It's amazing.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I mean, it's very important that people like myself come down and speak to kids, because you never know. Somebody in that audience just may listen and just may do something with it.
I think you touched all their hearts, and even the adults here, too.
I hope so.
Also, about staying in school, a positive message. We're in many schools around the United States, and we're helping the youth. And I need to know from your heart to them, you know, what you can tell them. They think there's a shortcut in show business. And the reality, stay in school, and advice from the heart to you.
Look, always to stay in school. I mean, I know it sounds old and kind of comical. I used to hear it all the time, too. But actually, I was a dropout. And had I stayed in school, I would have learned so much more than I do now. And I would have been so much more educated and knowledgeable than I am right now. And that's why I always stress staying in school. Because when you drop out of school and you're trying to be cool or you're trying to hang out, it only leads to devastation and destruction in your life. So I always try to preach to stay in school.
What about the parents? You know, sometimes there's kids that are in this business and they don't have the support of the parents. How do you give them more motivation if they really want this in production or casting or, you know, and as and after?
I know that parents sometimes may be busy. A lot of kids may come from single-parent homes like I did. But my mother always talked to me. She always took out the time to talk to me and to tell me what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. And I never wanted to hang out, drink, and get high and stuff like that. So for you parents out there, and there's only one of you, it's still very important. Take some time with your child and sit down and talk to them.
So important. And I'm a mother of 3 boys, so I know what you're saying. You know, you juggle.
Yes, you do. You have to.
That's right. Also, too, is how were you discovered in show business?
I was discovered actually going over to Sunset Boulevard to have some pictures made. And a producer came in and saw me and said I had a kind of a look, and that was my first agent. And actually, that's how I got discovered.
Now, important because we're from Hollywood, California. You know, the Tap Building and where Charlie Chaplin used to be, and it's all the history. You know, a question how important headshots are. They think Uncle Joe, or they can go to the mall, which is wonderful. In this business, you've got to be professional, and that's why I wanted to get some, you know, your advice to them about the real professional headshots they need.
You know what? It's not only having professional headshots, it's having a good kind of resume to go with it. So if you guys are doing something in high school, you can use that on your resume. Anything that you've done in the film industry, theater, dance, anything, you can put that on your resume.
So were you ever an extra in TV and film?
Yes, and I hated it. I hated being an extra. They treated me so bad being an extra. I thought I would never do it again. I did it one time.
One time?
I was on the set for like 20 hours. I got paid $100, and that was it for me.
Did we ask who it was?
No, I'm not going to even say. Just know that I did it once.
Well, he did that a few times in Hollywood out of the office, and I had my producer on the runway at West Wing for a while, so we know what you mean.
It was probably fun for him. It was a headache for me.
He's taking notes. He's cold out there. Another quick question. People put extras on their resumes, and do you think, I know in L.A. it's different than here, what is your advice to them about putting extra work on the resume?
You know what, sometimes Hollywood is very funny. It all depends on the look that they may have. It's okay, I think, sometimes to put extra on there, but you just don't want to have it too many times because then that's what they're going to cast you as, an extra. So you want to maybe put on there a couple of times, but after that extra, you want to move up and elevate yourself.
Exactly. And also, too, is do you have a website or email, and do you read your email? Because I know a lot of publicists take over and do that.
No, actually, there was a website that was built for me by this young man, TJF, the MichaelClarkDuncan.com website, and it's very informative, and I do go in there and read it. I did not create it. This guy created it for me, but he was really good.
Okay. Now, would you read your emails from the talent coming in asking questions if you had time?
Oh, yes, definitely. I think it's very important. Yes, I would.
That's good. And also, any advice from the heart, you know, about older people? They think, you know, I'll talk to people in their 30s and 40s, and they'll laugh at me and say, I'm too old for this business. And in this business, it's all ages, right?
Yes, it is. And you're only as old as you feel. You know, you don't, age is nothing but a number. If you believe that, you can achieve anything. I don't care how old you are. I looked at a lady who was 89 years old about 3 or 4 years ago, graduated from high school, and then went on to college to get a degree. So if she can do it, I feel anybody else out there can do it.
That's right. And I agree. So remember, you parents out there, you're never too old in this business. We need you all. And one more question. Are you involved in a production company or casting yourself in TV and film at this time?
Not right now. I just changed my management and my agent, and right now I'm getting off into some new fields, but I am going to be producing very soon.
Now, well, can we keep updated with you? Because we have so much talent that I know they're going to want to know more and, you know, where to contact you and send headshots, resumes, and ask for interns.
I'm very easy to find in Hollywood. I'm very easy to find.
Good. I thank you for your time, and thank you for tuning in, as I am Dawn Reese. And, again, you are the superstar.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Don't forget him. And we'll see you soon with more Winning Connections.